Okay, welcome to Serious Talk. I'd like to introduce myself as Christian the Quixoter, and forwards to the left of the camera, Mr. Alan Cornelius, to the right, Barry Tislett. Right, today we are brought together to discuss I shouldn't say this, by God's honest desire, the words hardcore drugs and how it integrates into our lifestyles. Firstly, what is the difference, Alan Cornelius, in your opinion, between legal drugs and illegal drugs? Is there a difference, and why there is a difference?
Well, can I start
Yeah,
there?
let Barry say
Barry,
something.
if you could wait your turn. If you could wait your turn. Mr. Alan Cornelius, what, in your opinion, is a legal drug of today? Is it simply a drug that is prescribed by the system, and illegal drugs arguably provided by the same system because the government aren't strong enough to completely own the market? Is there a difference? Is there a difference between an illegal hardcore drug and a legal hardcore drug?
Well, can I just come in
hard. You're going to have to help me out, Barry.
Okay, Barry, we'll give you a go at the same question.
Well, illicit drugs, hardcore drugs, and prescribed drugs are three different things. I think that you should have outlets of shops in the street where the other shops are, because hardcore drugs shouldn't be on our market, really. I believe in drugs that make you happy. I believe in drugs that make you active. I believe in drugs that make you feel good. I believe in drugs that are very fun to do. And us humans are very poor people. We sit indoors all day staring at the four walls, the most bored as you could ever be. We've got no life whatsoever. I think that you should get things like yellow snow, blue stars, red strawberries, purple hearts, Spider-Mans, Batmans, Supermans, the Care Bears, the Smurfs, the Incredible Hulk, things like Pink Panthers and Garfields, and White Snows, and lovely things like that from outlets of shops, so people can sit out all day in a safe way, which happened to me because I've won a supermarket over it, in a very safe way. I used to talk to 1,000 people a day on what you call Class B base amphetamines. I used to talk to up to 2,000 people a day walking past my house, and I never even raised a finger. And to tell you the truth, I had a medication, it reacted with me, but I got aggressive once. That was in my flat. May I say though that the hardcore drugs, they're very good, but that's why they call them hardcore, because they're very good. But I believe in things that make you love one another, give you a lot of fun, they actually give you a life, and basically us poor humans should be partying. Are we human, or are we dancers, or are we partiers? I think we should all be partiers, basically, all partying. You know, and what I will say, love will save the day. My friend here, Alan, likes his cannabis. Let me just bring Alan Cornelius in, just to talk what he wants to talk about, because I haven't smoked cannabis in over 20 years. Over 20 years, I don't like it at all. But Alan smoked cannabis. Wait, Alan. Let Alan talk about his cannabis.
Barry started smoking cannabis at a very young age.
Yeah.
I started smoking cannabis when I was about 30, so I was late to get into it. Then I gave cannabis a rest for a few years. Then I moved to North Finchley. I started smoking cannabis every day, and I've been smoking cannabis regularly for the last 5 years.
Who the hell would want to smoke dope?
Cannabis is obviously a way of life these days for you, Mr. Cornelius. Would you say that you needed cannabis to
I feel
suffice?
I need cannabis. I feel I need cannabis to get through life.
Yes.
It gives me pleasure, makes me happy.
And how does this cannabis affect your well-being and your choice of environment? Does it maximize your senses to the fact that you feel enlightened in life?
Well, can I just say, the cannabis that we get is very strong. And a thing called rat poison basically levels out all the power of the drugs. Rat poison levels out all the power of the drugs. And that's what it actually does, rat poison. It levels out the power of all the drugs. But when you say, what does it do for Alan? What does it do for people with cannabis? Well, it's called dope. It dopes you up. You lose your sex life, you lose your working life, and you lose everything. But when you talk about cannabis, I talk about cannabis on a subject where you can smoke cannabis. It's actually got properties inside the cannabis that actually help the individual that smoke it, and they can bubble about all day, and have fun. But the cannabis we get here is mega, absolutely mega, and I don't like it. I don't think it's nice, and I think it's disgusting and horrible for cannabis. But if you can get cannabis that puts a life inside you in a very bubbly and fun way, then I think it's all right. I'll let Alan just have a word now on what cannabis does for Alan. Alan?
Well, it makes me happy, makes music very enjoyable. And when I'm smoking cannabis and listening to music in the sun, I feel quite happy. Anyway, it's time for a coffee break now, so thanks for watching.